Welcome to the weekly recap. This is for Patreon members and supporters. And we start off our week Sunday, November 15th. This week was kind of a short one. There was some good action, there was some bad action, definitely some lessons learned. So, first off, thank you for being a supporter. I appreciate it. And we're going to dive right in. Here we go. Okay, first big fight of the week, Sunday, November 15th. And we're at Blend, trying to take it. Midzurg's already online. It's already 8:13 Eastern time. So the Midzurg has formed up. They know that we're here. And we get an inkling, just off the bat, that we might have some trouble.
ST's at 48.
A lot of lagging coming.
A lot of lag.
Everybody head to the tower.
They're coming around. Here we go.
Here they come.
Yep, they hit the trap.
Oh, that's the BG.
Into the tower.
Now, that was really dumb. I tried to get a cone, one of the cone's roots off from Mauler, and didn't let it cast, turned before I think it hit anybody. And first off, like, all of these folks are charge tanks that I just tried to root. Not the best gameplay on my part. And frankly, we already had Hibs that should have pulled back that didn't. I don't know why I went in face first. They just caused more trouble than, well, anything else for my group.
Make it.
Get to the chopper.
Just set up quick. Set up quick. Try to hold it.
Yeah, this door's gonna drop like a rock.
I know.
It's okay.
Are we sitting on the ground
here
floor?
waiting for
I
him.
assume?
Yep. Try to
Yeah.
keep him down.
Jedi, you taking over as MA? You need to get the warden up. Warden died outside somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the ceiling and
We're on the door now. Get ready.
So far,
It's
storm
almost
placement
open.
pretty good in this fight. We don't have anything here. So I popped the group power, the power regen for Mauler, right? Which it's essentially a damage to power conversion spell. I don't know what these guys are doing here in line of sight. Doesn't really matter at this point. There's just so many, and there's very few of us.
Go big.
Them start coming in.
Warden
That's
got
IST.
Dwarf.
IST at the door.
We're just assisting
Yeah, I'm
as
holding
hard
my
as we
ST,
can
my,
here.
ST until the second push comes through.
Hold off. They're gonna try to trap now, I think.
They've got that would be dumb. They've got the numbers.
How far are you out, Dustin?
I wouldn't be dumb. It'd be
You need to get inside, please.
It'd be
Kobe.
overkill.
Overkill.
I'm not
Sure.
going to be able to res
Yes.
him, so I need you inside.
But
So there is this hesitation from the mid BG to push into towers in situations like this. I don't fully understand why. Because if you maybe you use the charge on the initial push and you don't have a charge left, but honestly, if the mid BG usually runs like 2 or 3 tank groups, and if all of them have charge or a lot of them have charge available, the fight's over. Right? Like, every single time that we've come into contact with mids at a tower and they've charged in and they've gone up to the roof, I don't know if we've won one of those fights. So this is just another example of mids needing to be a little more aggressive in situations like this where they push in. We're very caster heavy. Like, to the point where we don't have a champ in the hit BG most nights, which is a problem, I will admit. But the idea that they're just going to let us sit, all you're doing by letting the Hibs sit inside this tower is you're letting their storms come up. You're letting anything that they used outside at the front of Blend when you hit us first come up. Now, albeit maybe you're waiting for charge or other abilities to come up too. But you really need to be careful as the mid BG about pushing into a fight and just dropping everything immediately when you don't need it. You need to wait. Like that, those STs, I think there was maybe a mid ST in there, in that entryway, I think. There might have been a Hib ST and one mid ST. Completely pointless. Don't drop the ST until you push. Doesn't make any sense at all. It's a complete waste of time.
that's what they've been
And
doing
ramp.
lately.
Kobe.
They've been doing overkill.
Beautiful.
So I won't be surprised.
So
Hold on.
the only reason I'm in line of sight right now is because Dance is my MA, and I am working on targets with him.
Yeah, they got fucking traps up. They're trapping.
Should we get to the back?
Wow. The other thing that I think mids forget, like honest. So first off, this is not a great placement for, actually bad placement for force hearts. This makes no sense at all. This is just a mez anchor. Your first hearts need to be away from people, or they're like at least 500 units away, so that they don't become a mez anchor, or they should be back here. Forced hearts are not. It's not really going to do you a whole lot of good right now anyway. It's just a kind of poor use of animus pets. The other thing is, because of the amount of mid tanks that they've got, and I know that they're now running Scalds, they could just simply pick a side of the tower to beat on. Just pop the siege buff, beat on the tower, and the tower would fall. I think it's a green tower. There's no reason to treb it down. Just smack it.
Mid.
Get it over with.
What is the
They
back
haven't
look like?
started yet.
Not a lot.
That's easy mode.
Some in the back, but it's not that many.
Okay, then everybody meet east side, outside.
We
we're
don't
gonna
even have the
go.
numbers here.
Don't
It'd be a
show
good fight.
yourself.
We're gonna die either
They're gonna
way.
see
Be
us
sneaky.
walking.
We need to be ninja.
So, recommendation real quick. Again, I keep stopping this fight, but it's important. If you're going to form up and do a jump off the back of a tower, you form up inside, and you all leave the second floor post at the same time. You don't do it, like everybody meet at the back of the tower, because the visibility is, it's so easy to see who's on the second floor on the oil level. You form up on the second floor inside the tower, and then you all run out together so that they don't get you don't get noticed.
You need to go.
Ninja.
If you want to be
Destination,
sneaky, usually you
They
go
already
from the
know.
roof. You
They
go to
already
the
know.
roof and jump down.
We need to
Need to
go.
do this
The longer we
quickly.
wait.
Moving
They're-
now.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Do you want us to push out the front now?
From out here.
So he said it's too late, it's too late, it's too late. And all of our tanks jumped off the back. What do you think is going to happen here? So so now you've got half the mid BG that's at the front of the tower, half the mid BG is at the back of the tower, and all of the hibs are like, some of them are dying down here. You've got healers that are desperately trying to heal the people that jumped off the back of the tower. Just bad news
Everyone
bears.
It's
jumping
what's
out
here.
front. Come out
Support
front,
state.
hit him.
I tried to maul
Do
a
it.
route.
I'm here. Go.
Alright, I'm jumping. Fuck it.
Kobe.
Grab what you can.
Turn first.
North.
That bit.
Keep dropping them.
What the fuck?
Nothing I can do.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Can't wait.
I fucking-
You just-
Oh, they took the tower.
Good job.
Oh no, they
Work.
repaired the tower. Nice.
the door.
Okay, well,
Our support can be in the tower. Our
Diaphragm.
tanks get too far.
Norseman? Hey, where's my assist?
didn't have a sub pot up on the bar. That's a problem.
Oh, big
Kobe.
heals. Big
You
heals.
recall.
Big heals.
Can't because everybody's
Hold
getting hit.
I know. I know.
Stay
Problem.
inside.
Now.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Trying to see what
Nice
Devil
job.
Bot's hitting at the moment.
Chris, get what you can.
I didn't have my recall.
Yeah, all the tanks are back on. The
Yeah, door's open. They'll
Yeah, they're
push
coming
now.
in now. They're coming in now. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Everything you
Yeah,
got.
you can't delay like that. Once we started talking about it and they saw us running around, we had to
it's
jump
too
right
late.
then and there.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Hawkeye's
I
right
said
about
jump in
that.
the front and hit him, and nobody did, besides us two.
I was out front with you.
Barely
Yeah,
here.
I didn't see you. Sorry.
Okay, so you got too many people calling directions because I heard east and we're jumping. So.
Yeah, that's two different directions. Jumping
Yep.
in front of the tower, jumping.
Checking to see if
east.
somebody's running the
You can't
oil.
do that.
Looks like somebody is.
Kill what you can here. So many.
On this north.
If y'all could get a bomber to jump out on the right hand front corner, probably kill about 20 people.
So now they've taken the tower, right? Because they're all coming out of the door. This fight's way over.
Not yet, they don't.
Way over.
Fuck, they got too much heals.
Yeah, they're inside.
Don't take that. Don't take that.
All right.
We took a lot with us.
Did get some kills, but could have handled that better. Okay, more tower fights. HT, a little bit later, actually quite a bit later in the evening. And I have switched from Mauler to Eld because I thought, well, this isn't going to work very well on Mauler. At least I can PBAE. I can still be on the, to a lesser extent, on the energy assist train. We'll just try this for size. And yeah, so let's get into it.
Okay, alright, they're turning back. Okay.
Nope, they're coming straight here. Here they are.
All right,
And the
get
mids
ready, guys.
are here at the tower. We've
We need
set
more
up. We've
hibs
been
at the
sitting
bottom.
for a while.
Big bombs in the store open. Big
So really good. So you've got, these are the right pets to drop here. You've got Grove Augurs here, which are going to heal. Again, Forest Heart's like, why? All you're doing is interrupting any CC that comes in through the front door. Animus have to stop this nonsense. This is ridiculous. I mean, never mind the Hibs that are going to just AoE everything in the front door anyway. But this does absolutely nothing for the BG. This is smart, though. You want to put your heal pets off where they have line of sight on all of the Hibs. Frankly, if more Hibs put their, some Augurs here, or the heal pets, right? Here and here, here, even in this back corner behind where Ozzy's standing would be fine.
Come on, guys. Everything you got here. Everything.
And before he said that, no, I was thinking I'm not going to give him my everything. But now that you've said that, I think I definitely do want to win this fight. I wasn't sure if I wanted to win it before, but now Jedi said, give it everything. I'm definitely going to drop everything for this fight. I'm just teasing.
Here it goes.
Norse.
Don't use all your STs here.
So I'm
wait.
just diseasing.
Wait for the push.
I'm just
Wait for the
diseasing
push.
everything that I can.
Have a
Thinking that
twist
there might
set
be a
up
push
right in the
here.
middle. Oh fuck! You already hit it. You should know the pattern right now, guys. They open the door and they wait.
Yeah, STs have
My
to be used
static's
sparingly.
still up, so.
And two.
Lock's still up.
I'll hit mine first. You hit yours after.
All right.
Haven't used any toys at all in this fight
Wait
so
for
far.
it, guys.
None.
Keep an
Kobe
eye on
stun.
them. If you see
Nice.
them pull,
Frosty.
we're gonna push on them.
And I'm just
Move those
again,
pets, guys. Move those
I'm just
pets.
diseasing. Because I know
Those are
there's
targets,
stuns coming
guys.
off, right?
Move
There's
them.
other people on the dance assist train, and so I'm just
Shanners,
diseasing and
control your pets.
just trying to make life miserable for the healers. Doing my damnedest to make life miserable. Totem here.
I love how people listen.
Or don't. So again, you've got Animus Pets up out front. That name is interesting. Why that name is peeking in through. That might be a graphics glitch. We'll have to watch that. That usually should not happen. We'll have to look at that. I just noticed that. Yeah, there's something going on here. I don't know why this name is peeking through the tower. That should not at all
How
be
would you
happening.
put a shroom right there?
Well, shrooms are beautiful, and they,
Let's just go back and look at that real quick here. Did he get Zephyred? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Right there.
That's a little weird, but it's true.
well,
I don't.
shrooms are
Jedi.
beautiful, and
Jedi's
they,
calling the same thing. With
Alright.
the shroom
Recycle
placement,
nature.
Animus have got to
Like the
get
Wasp?
like a quick
No,
retrain.
we're wiping their healers on the
And
south
the
side
Evics.
of the deep
Outside,
road.
guys, north. Outside, north. Go, go,
North,
go.
okay.
ST on him. ST's on.
So I'm like Purge,
Get that shit.
Blue
Dwarf.
Mock.
Dwarf.
Yep, dwarf.
Kill these motherfuckers. Both.
Here we go.
Cure disease.
Mach 5 is like
Guys,
a
hit that
beautiful,
shit.
beautiful thing.
On the Zephyr ride, need big heals on Mentalizer.
Keep killing them, guys. Die free.
Frame.
Now I'm like, there's got to be more on the other
Guys,
side.
motherfucker.
I'm mocking
And
around.
what do you
Mocking
know?
around.
There are, and my mock is still
Alright,
up.
push south now. South side, south side,
Norse running.
south side. Frosty.
Rocks.
There's 4 or 5 out here by the catapults.
Keep hitting them, guys. South side.
More that keep coming up. Did they get
North side.
egged? Probably.
Push. Push on them. There we go. Beautiful.
Clear all the way around.
Beautiful. Stay
Now-
bonus.
A lot of Hibs here. All the 8-mans are here. You've got oddballs here. You might even have Creeper's group. I don't know if Creeper was over here tonight. You got all the 8-mans here. So that's why we won that fight. All right. So this is the last decent fight of the night. And although we didn't win this fight, I think it was still very good. And the mids played pretty well. And we'll go through why here. But let's start. We're, you can see by the map, we're facing north, trying to head towards Bled.
Why do you always have to bring a dick into this?
Did you guys?
Wait,
Did you
says
just
mid
hear
surge
him?
is at mid stage.
Mid-third up mid-safe.
Okay, let's go check it out. Give them that open fight they want.
Not someone called that.
At this point, like, and a small criticism, but you've got, everybody needs to unstick. Especially if we're heading open field. Like this, people need to wake up, and I'm not suggesting, like, Dance is obviously going to pull off, but this everybody sticks the Zerg leader thing has got to stop in situations like this.
Zoo.
Yep, they come. They're coming.
Alright, fucking hit them. Use this corner, guys. Use this corner. Use this corner. Make them come to you.
Dance, what side? Okay, I'm with you.
I'm on the right side.
Fucking
Right side.
Nez,
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah,
So
get that
tower.
meds.
Tower
guys.
behind us. Troll.
So, smart, right? Maybe. So, just to recap, Jedi is over here. Jedi's over here. He's on this side of the fight. Dance, right, rightfully, I think the smart move, comes over and swings. He doesn't call the direction I ask, and then, or maybe I just see him. But did you hear him? He said, it's our tower. Right? What's the pull direction in this fight is this way. Because it's our tower. I mean, we've got port everywhere on EV, but in reality, all of the Hibs really should have swung right. Because there's nowhere for the mids to go down here. Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, there's, you know, they've got 2 directions that they can go, this way and this way, unless they run us over. So Dance made the right call to be over here. Unfortunately, it means that we're not on the side of the BG leader, which is a whole nother issue on its own.
Hit him.
Troll.
Oh, Elder. Troll, Elder.
Mez.
Fucking.
No longer.
And you've got, look at this, all of these flappy hands. Somebody dropped an ST. That must have been a premature ST. You got all these flappy hands. We're not able to get anything off on these guys. This is a real problem now because we're getting interrupted. I'm not about to blow mock because of the sheer numbers. Like, I just don't think that's a smart idea. And it doesn't end well.
Use this corner, guys. Use this corner. Come on, spread out.
They're Twift.
Use them.
They're Twift.
So
Got
now
my
you've
Twift
got
on 'em.
all
Got my
of
Twift
the
on 'em.
mids.
Keep
All of
fighting.
the mids on this side. If I could pause the damn thing. All the mids on that side of the fight.
AoE that shit. Come on, AoE.
Okay, so Jedi was here trying to push into him, right? We were over here, and everybody is everywhere. All of the, like, I mean, Hibs here, right? There's Hibs here. There's Hibs here. There's me. And the mids just have the numbers, and they've got all their tanks. All of their tank groups went right and are now wiping the Hibs. And the casters are free because there's no pressure on them at all at this point, right? All of their casters are free to hit us in the back. This is just like disaster for the hit BG, calling the fight, picking a direction, and hitting all at once. I don't have targets for the assist. There we go. Okay, now we're getting targets.
North.
I need a Twift. We need to take out their tanks, guys. There's way too many tanks.
Kobe.
Norseman. Where's my group? Group needs to follow.
Kobe.
This is not going to end well.
I got a tank train on me.
Dwarf.
Call that the Ramic premonition.
We have the tower behind
Why
us.
do
We
they
have the
still
tower behind
outnumber
us.
us?
I'm not gonna make that tower. I don't know what's going on, man.
I'm having trouble here.
Some of them pulled towards the tower.
We didn't. Hold on. We're trying to extend away from the fight, or pull away from the fight just a little bit. We're recovering it as we go.
Did I call that?
Well, no.
As soon as you guys did.
No, he didn't call it, but he also didn't call a direction. Again, I think the best move here would have been for the Hibs to swing around. It might have exposed some of the stragglers in the back, but I think that's far better to fight on this hill. There's also a better line of sight break. I mean, you look at this hill, right, and the way it comes down. This one's like a dramatic slope. So you've got this kind of corner. If you're hitting from around here, if you swing wide, you've got a line of sight break that the casters can't get you unless they push. So you can just AoE everything that comes up over this hill if you're killing the tanks in advance. We didn't run from the fight. We were just on one side of it.
Well, folks need to decide: are we going to fight at the tower, or do we just need a suicide outside?
Release and put back.
Super frustrating. That was very frustrating.
Yep.
That was, yeah. Okay, so let's skip ahead to after getting rebuffed, and right as we port in.
AT, guys.
No,
No.
tower.
MT.
My bad.
Mid tower.
They're in. So I've got res sick for 2 more minutes. The Hibs that were here did a good job of setting up, but we're just like not enough.
They're in.
And my fear is that by calling AT, and it was a complete accident by Jedi. He did not intend to not call the tower correctly. But my fear is that people actually went to AT here. I don't know if we hear anything more about that, but I think we might have lost a few.
I don't think we're
People
enough
just,
here.
you know, so many of us are on autopilot in these fights that it wouldn't surprise me. We're overrun here,
fighting.
going second floor.
Oh, yeah, big time.
So at this point, save my mock, but I mocked and I'm now res sick.
There's
No heals.
And we're all diseased, too, which is, like, really bad. Now we just got to clear, now we got a disease again. So they're spamming disease on us.
PBA with the top of the stairs.
Yeah, we're holding it. We're killing a few,
porting in then.
but you've got a whole bunch that are pushing past. And without anybody diseasing, right, one of the most important things that you've got, if you've got PBA here at the corner, you absolutely need a diseaser. That diseaser could be at the opposite window of here, so over by the Lord room, right, or over by the Lord, or they could be in the corner. But you need to be putting disease on everything that comes up these stairs. It is the single guarantee that you're going to kill anything that walks through the PBA. If you don't have STs, be damned. STs are great because they hold people in position. It doesn't prevent people from getting healed. You've got to disease people that are coming up through these stairs. And that was not happening here. We were the ones getting diseased.
Matt, were you dead?
They're melting atop the
On
stairs.
the
Up bottom, I'm coming up.
Need
I'm coming up.
On the first floor in the alcove.
Oh, nice helping. Troll.
Sorry, I was
Also Guardian?
keep you up.
Nice. Keep hitting them, guys. Oh man, start pushing down now. Push down.
Okay,
Push down.
pushing down.
Push down.
would be sweet.
Falcon.
Falcon.
The whole front oil.
So at this point, I'm trying to AoE, I think, and then I
Where the
get
hell
the
did
smart
they all
idea of
go?
trying to PBA. I don't have mock up.
They're in the basement.
So, and I'm just realizing this now. Like, mock's down. I'm diseased. I'm stunned. This is bad. So bad for me.
Why
Avenge
is
me.
my tank stuck?
Hi, friend.
Thanks, dying because they was killing me.
Where they killing you at?
I was in the back of the tower.
Yeah, just
Matt, where
like
you
bad.
dead?
Jesus Christ.
Get him up. Get him up.
Should not have done that. Should have played more
Under the stairs.
conservatively.
Yes.
Can we get
I have trouble with that on Eld. I will
Let's go.
often push when I
We're
shouldn't.
dying, guys, so we're holding.
Down.
So now I have no buffs. I'm diseased. ST up top. Not diseased.
We need an egg. We need an egg.
I've got res sick. I'm now in an ST at the top of the stairs.
I already used.
Oh, I'm going down.
So I've lost anything that I had, any advantage that I had time-wise before I completely lost
Somebody
here.
needs the egg. Come
I
on.
have an egg.
I'm still getting stuck in the ST.
Their
Go
tanks are
down the
pushing. Their
stairs
tanks
a
are
little bit
pushing.
when you do it.
I'm going to the roof.
So we all
Coming.
get.
Roof, okay.
Roof is
Okay,
theirs.
nice PBAE. Nice
Roof is
PBAE.
theirs. Roof.
Nice PBAE.
Sakes.
And what's happening here? You've got Keyed on LX Healer XL or whatever, right? So they had the pack healer push. Smart. Very smart. So now you've got unlimited interrupts on the roof. You've got a group already that's up here. This is like guarantee. You got a pack healer with tanks up top, you're done. Anybody that pushes up. Anybody that pushes up is going to get AoE stunned. And then rupted to God knows what extent. They got a healer they got a pack healer that's stunning up on the roof. Just AE stunning everything. Their pack healer's part of their push.
On the first floor right now.
Their pack healer's part of their push.
Only
That's
healers
smart.
on the first floor.
I think that's very smart. Very smart.
I'm on the healer corner. It's to the left of the tower.
That was a super frustrating fight at that safe port funnel.
Where's that egg at?
Nobody had any. Nope, there was nothing unified about that at all. So, to recap, when you're fighting at a funnel like the safe port, the mid safe port, BG leader needs to pick a direction and call the direction, and the BG needs to stick. Not just assume that the BG's with the BG leader, but the BG leader needs to call needs to think about where the best pull point would be, and then set the BG up, even if it means you have to take a wide arc and set up in a particular spot. Most important thing to do. Also, there was no lack of port in that fight. So if any of the stragglers in our BG got caught doing that arc, trying to come around to the south side of the fight, they could just port back. So that's the first thing. And then by the time we get all rolled, like I died, right? Some of us died, some lived. But by the time I get back to the tower, I am res sick. I'm trying to, thankfully I had mock-up. But that initial push of tanks has got to be diseased. If you got PBAE setting up second floor, you need a diseaser, like a dedicated diseaser. Could that have been me? Yeah, but I'm realm rank 11 Eld. I've got Mach 5, right? My acuity's like just shy of what, 400, 3. I don't know what it is. I've got all the RAs, all the passive RAs I could ever want to do damage. You do a ton of damage in fights like this. Anybody can disease, and there needs to be somebody diseasing on that push so that everything that we kill or everything that we hit dies. So yeah, super, super, super dramatic and ineffective fight. All right, so next day, 8-man night, which is a Monday, by the way. 8-man night, or at least what we're hoping will be an 8-man night. We ported into Bled, and I think there are some mids on the tower nearest to Bled, so let's jump in. Door, they're on the tower. Okay, I'm coming around to the south.
Rooted.
Yep, coming.
I
see him.
I'm gonna need heals.
Oh, I see you right out here.
Yeah, that's Norseman right below.
I see him.
Tower's open.
More there's quite a few
There's a warlock
These
out front.
tools, what are they doing? We should charge that.
Coming up, guys. We're pushing up towards the tower. Let's go.
Dwarf at the front door of the tower.
Casters.
It's almost down.
Can you get another stun off on that
Frosty.
guy?
Try to pushing in.
Okay, pushing in. Going in. While they close the door.
I didn't make. I'm stuck in the front.
Stay outside.
Oh, Mazd in here. Oh, he's.
I made it in.
Ooh, I'm gonna need big heals. Kind of amazed at how little damage that Zerker's doing. Going up. I'm gonna try and jump out here.
Oh, there's Hibs here now. More Hibs.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can try and take it. If you keep the heals up. Boy, Ryan.
You're
Start clicking properly.
Get out of there,
What is going? Look at. I can't even click the captain.
Doors open. Doors open.
I can't even click the captain. So bad. I'm on the tower, captain. I guess it doesn't matter, does it now?
Frosty on the roof is the healer. He just
They're
jumped.
jumping.
Yeah, Dwarf moving as well.
Frosty, yep.
And I've been cheered to base decks, or no?
He tried to go back in.
I've been debuffed, it looks like, or there's a cast. Never mind.
Frosty that jumped.
I'm casting a lot slower than I should be.
Actually, he's on the east side of the oil. He's dead.
Nice. All right, on to the next one. All right, a little bit later, mid-maze. It's just 8 of us at this point. There might be a couple of hibs running around. And we're looking for a fight.
Vanished. What? I thought he was a hunter.
What the hell is he?
Guess not.
Yeah, we got to do this for Jen.
This
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
chasing me down all the time, so yeah.
Okay. Ink
was the first?
ink south,
mid,
south, north, pull south, pull
I
south.
gotta work. Yep,
Pull south.
I gotta warp down.
Okay, so 2 warps. Dance called the warp. Should only be 1 warp here.
Pull southwest.
Gotta call the warps when you drop them. You gotta wait.
Keep coming south, another warp down. Good crash.
So now we're
back
down.
in the hold right
I
here.
think we've got
Yeah.
1 warp left, right? Is it 1 warp? Maybe
North,
2 warps
he's in
left.
too deep.
This was a bad idea. So I thought I was gonna get a vantage point. I don't know what I was thinking, but I pulled away from the group. Shit.
Take him out. Turn around.
And then missed the jump, and then realized that I couldn't see anything and couldn't jump
getting
over it. This
healed.
was so bad.
Okay, I'm the dwarf now. Hold here.
So I've got this very narrow window. This is like I'm trying to be critical of myself here. Very narrow window, right? All the mids have to do is go here or tuck around here, and I'm totally useless. I'm also not with the rest of my group, as you can see down here on the map, right? I'm not with the rest of my group. The rest of my group is pulled further back, and if they extend, or if they pull, I'm SOL.
Okay, that's their ST. Pull him back. Pull him back some. Bring him through.
I'm hidden inside the maze here, sort of hidden.
Oh God. Okay, on this dwarf.
I'm
it's in our
wrapped
backfield.
in their back.
Keep pulling.
No,
Keep pulling
no.
south if you can.
Okay. Oh shit. And then you get ads. So at this point, it's over. And I'm not with the group, which doesn't help. So I'm missing out on all the warps. I'm missing out on any speed that I might have otherwise had. Just like a really bad decision on my part. Really bad. Get another group coming in.
Ooh.
I rooted them. So I managed to get a root off, but it doesn't make a darn bit of difference now because I've got 2 groups on me. Meanwhile, my group is beyond the warp and is running away and is making a fairly successful attempt at trying to get out of town.
It's going inside the thing.
Yep.
Guys, just run. There's 2 full groups here. Just run. Just run. Just run.
Okay, running.
Just run. There's Legan's group
Okay.
plus. I snared him. Actually, I don't know if that's Legan's group. It might be Astrar, but it's... I don't know if Legan was down, but you guys gotta go now.
Okay. All right, we're going.
But 2 groups, there's just absolutely no point. Anyway, I think ultimately you see the rest of the group gets mezzed. A couple get caught, the rest get away and poured out. What are you going to do? So a little bit later that night, we're at the maze. We run into a stealther. And then we also see Lou, who is on his hunter, his ranger. And he's out soloing. And something interesting kind of happens. He ends up calling for help because there's an entire stealth group that is going after one solo ranger, which is the most ridiculous thing in the whole world. But watch what happens. Out west, maybe. Looking out. I'm going out west. So we're looking for the stealther right now. Okay, nothing obvious out west. Oh. And at this point, what you can't see is that Lou's sending me messages. So Lou initially yelled stop, stop, stop to me, and I'm like, I'm not sure what exactly he means by stop, stop, stop. Like, maybe does he mean like 8-man get out of here? Like I'm trying to solo kill somebody. So that's why for me, I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna respect him. Like I respect Lou. If he wants me to stop, I'll stop. I'll vacate the area, no problem. I don't want to wreck his day or wreck his kill. And then it becomes clear to me what's going on.
At least
Come
this
back.
maze is not as bad as
Come back, Lud. Come back to the northwest.
Yep. It must be north.
Oh, leave this. Leave it. 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 So again, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here, but thankfully, Lou uses more than one word at a time to describe things eventually, and so I get the hint. Come back, come back, come back.
Fingernail?
He's a still. He's a
Right, and so right there, right there, Dance sees it. Dance is like, oh, it's Blue's crew. Now we know what's going on. Oh, come with. Stick me. Full group.
And this horse is huge.
Yeah, it's blue fingernails.
Yep.
They were around
Lou's asking for help. Right here?
Oh, right here.
Mez poison. Yeah, Highlander's my target.
Wasn't interrupted. Things would be fun.
That's it. Gotta be more.
Shot you inside?
Yeah, shot you.
Oh, there you go.
It's a nasty crit on him right there. Jesus. Nasty crit. 834 base.
Stay together.
Oh, 834 base. Even worse.
Another one. Saracen.
You got him?
There's a guardian.
So at this point, we're just getting fed by stealthers,
Yeah,
which is fine.
taking it to him.
Yeah. Lou's pissed, as I would be too if I was trying to solo in here and there was a full group of stealthers just fucking around. That would irk the shit out. Alb's here. Alb's. So, what have we learned? There's more stealthers around. We got an Alb group. I have no doubt in my mind that this is an easy fight for us. Easy peasy fight for us against this Alb 8 man. But now we've got at least 3, maybe 4 more. I'm having trouble counting, but maybe 3 or 4 more stealthers that are out and about too. And that's at the back of my mind going, this might not be super fun.
Here we go. Dropping a...
So I immediately rooted their tanks.
Pulling to the northwest.
Tried to.
I've got you BG'd Q if you want to wait a sec.
Got this half ogre targeted.
I'm pulling him.
Yeah, keep pulling him. Keep pulling
I'm still
him.
pulling.
Don't root that guy.
Okay, one down.
Pushing.
Highlander's next.
Right, so we're wiping the floor
Messed out
by
Mess.
what?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Sork on the left.
Still with you.
Okay, Lopez is the Sork. Need to interrupt him.
So what's going on here, right? Our Bard is free, but the Bard's here. So, not the best place for a Bard to be pushed into a fight like this. Probably should have seen that there was a Sork free casting.
Go on the left. My target.
There's also a Friar with the Sork too, which is just bad news. But
Lots of them.
But Frosh is now in the middle of this fight. I don't know why, but he's in the middle of this fight, and he's unable to free all of his DPS. There's literally one Eld and 1 hero that's available for this fight right now, and 1 healer too for the rest of us.
Okay, I'm interrupting.
Pull, guys.
I'm almost out of it. So in this moment, right, what does the Bard need to do? Right now, the Bard needs to sauce. Needs to blow sauce and get away from the fight and use it as, just an ability to be able to get away from whatever's happening, without anybody calling it. Like, that should just be an automatic thing. Almost out of the mess.
You're BG'd.
I'm on baby. Baby's going down. Baby's dead. So like we're like 3-4 shotting people, right? Like this is not a difficult fight. But I still have an Eld and an Annie that are out of the fight entirely because they don't have any level of debt at all. Dead. Next target. I mean, look at the amount of damage that we're doing here.
I'm interrupting him. My target. I'm just interrupting him.
So, and now the shots start. Now you got a whole bunch of stealthers that are deciding that they're going to add to this because the Albs are not going to win this fight on their own.
They're still trying to hit you, even though you're...
So, DTLL, right, whoever this is, Solsons, right? Like, not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Okay, keep pulling. Keep pulling.
Yeah, I said it.
Ogre on me. He's diseased. I think we're about to get this stealth ad.
We already had the stealth ad.
Yeah, I
He's
got
being
stealth
BG.
ads on me.
We're on Lud now.
I got DTL on me.
On Lud.
Keep pulling. I'm nearsighted.
Hey, you're running too far away.
Cap Ogre is way extended.
Holy shit, Teddy.
I'm with you.
Hold on.
Cap Ogre still.
There's a reason.
Elias.
So, I didn't see that QQ had been down already at this point. So this is like a huge problem, right? I'm focused on one target. Inqui's trying to figure out where I am. And he might not, in the process, be looking at other people to heal. He's also getting shot, so I immediately put the conversion spell on him to try and get some power.
God. Still that.
Now Foxy's on me. I mean, these are just like toxic players, super toxic.
Yeah, baby. Can we? Oh, I can't sauce.
Can we sauce? No.
No, Frosh is.
No, because Frosh was too far in the
down.
fight. I mean, it's just shit, right?
Yeah, we had him.
Yeah, we did. He stunned me. What an idiot.
Just not, I mean, it
Oh, IRC. Yay.
would have easily had the fight. But because, you know, some people can't contain themselves. Now, did you see Lou anywhere adding to this fight? Because he's respectful. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Okay. Okay, so on to Duo Night with Bammers. And we just wiped, or I wiped, he didn't, for the record. I wiped to an ad, it was a 3v2. And I just didn't play my cards right on the fight. So anyway, Bammers and I have decided that we're going to go out and we're going to try and make this work. And try and wipe this 3-man that's out here. And it ends up going pretty well, I think.
Timing for that dwarf to walk around the corner. I had no idea he was even there. There they are.
So
they're
there,
there.
yep. Is that the same?
Yeah, it's same trio.
Okay.
There they are. I'm going to...
Did they see us? So this is
I
a
think
Bard
so.
Menti duo. That's the setup that we've
I'm
got.
gonna rate this Pat. I resisted. I'm gonna rate this Pat, and then he'll have no Pat to play to. All right, let's go ahead and try to push this a little bit. All blanketed.
Okay, looking for the Kobe.
Yeah. Try and find the kobold. He's around the corner.
Got him. Okay.
Take the dwarf next.
This is just like easy peasy at this point. I don't know why none of them purged. Maybe they blue
That
purge.
went a lot better.
Yeah, no kidding.
No purge, no nothing from any of them.
But
Why, though?
Bammers is like doing a great job. I think like
before after you died, so
CL diseasing targets.
you should
Right.
be okay. I'll purge if I have to. I'm gonna root him, just get range. Diseasing him. Gonna crescendo you. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button too. Nice.
It happens.
This is fun. He's just trying to break your line of sight.
Yep, that's all he's doing.
This should be it, I think. Still got
Throw a
DP.
weapon. Throw a weapon.
It came up last millisecond to get it.
Nice. Okay, so this one's a pretty long one. It involves us holding what is it, Glen Outpost, and we are We took it. We're just waiting at this point for mids to hit, and they do. I'm going to let most of this fight play out because they don't have a ton of commentary here until the tail end. So I'm going to let this one play out on its own. You can watch it, and then we'll talk about it on the flip side of the fight.
Want us to come out? We can come out.
They got
group to the northwest. I can see in the trees. Beware.
Yep.
You're thinking about hitting it.
Let's fight.
Matt Drew and pick medic.
That's what they're gonna try to do, yeah. Alright, fight him.
Alright, Frosh, give me a target
Fight him.
to...
Troll. Troll. Guys,
Inside.
Troll. See, I knew what they were doing. That's why I didn't go too far. Get in. SOS Bart if you're close to us. No? Yes? There we go.
I tried, Ed. Jesus, I tried.
No heals.
Why are you guys dying?
Because we're not getting your heals.
They're going to be... Are we setting up first floor, or what are we doing?
Were you inside? Yeah, bottom, but you need to fucking rest people. There's a lot of us dead outside. Frick.
Door's open, guys.
Door.
Yeah,
Fight.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
Right, second floor, I guess.
They're pausing. Hit him.
Fuck, I was fucking stunned on the balcony with no buffs.
Disease, please hit. Disease the shit out of him.
Hey, fight, guys. Keep fighting at the bottom.
You are holding the door.
Good. Where you dead at, Ozzy?
On the front balcony, I was trying to res people.
Alright. Need some resin on the balcony, guys.
It's full of mid.
Which side?
Maybe egg.
Front?
Probably the front.
Oil.
Can we kill this dwarf on the roof?
Egg them in on the front.
There we go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Stay inside, guys. Stay inside. Stay inside. Okay, they're hitting the tower now.
They just egged.
See how many people they are, and they still were afraid. Fuck.
I think Exeter is too far away.
Bosses are even, so they would assume that we have this game.
You got a shit ton on the balcony right now.
And there they run to the trees.
Alright, my tank group, let's go to the balcony.
Let's start these giveaways here.
Balcony. Fuck, they're... Alright, I'm jumping down. Pulled off.
They're
There's-
all
no, there's a few.
to the east. They're all to the east.
So behind
There's
the tower,
some-
there's a bunch.
Yeah, there's a...
Okay, so I'm just going to chime in here for a brief second. There's no reason for me to be out here at all. Like, absolutely none. No reason for me to be outside at all. I am, like, playing like I'm on my Eld when I'm on my Menti. Not super smart on my part here. But curiosity killed the cat, right?
Bunch everywhere, actually.
Yeah, Horrid is up on the oil.
Front. First. Get inside, get inside. Inside.
Hang on, Devil Dot. I'll get you in a second.
Let's see there. Let's go to the balcony and get ready to jump.
Okay.
Gonna jump right on them. Right on them. Make sure you got mock up. Calculator.
With or no?
We are gonna jump to the west side. Get ready.
Jumping and running or jumping and fighting?
Jumping and fight.
Okay.
You ready? Go.
Okay, jumping. Here we go. Yep. So, he said go. And look at how many Hibs actually make the move to go.
Horseman.
First off, what am I doing? What am I doing as a mentee? Jumping down into this fight. This was like a ridiculous idea.
Horseman. Hitting them.
I don't even have an AoE DD on my bar. I've got amnesia. I've got a single target DD, the 209 energy DD, a heal. I don't have any. I can't. There's nothing I can do here other than maybe drop an ST. That's it. It's all I can do. On the corner here.
Assist.
Could have done that from up top too. In fact, it would have been better for me to drop an ST from up top.
Assist.
I just don't understand what's going on here.
Into the back.
Why I thought this was a good idea.
Where's my tanks? Fuck them. Fuck them. Don't worry about it. Norseman. Well, assist. Yes. Some help. Where the fuck are the Hibs? Where's the Hibs?
I don't know where any of you guys are.
Where the fuck are you?
Where everybody's gone. They're gone. Where are the Hibs? Where are they? Where'd they go? No. Where? Where's...
ran west. Sorry.
What?
They all ran west.
I just did a 360 around the tower, and there's no Hibs outside.
None. A bunch of us on the balcony. There's some cast.
No, they're all pushed out south or west. Chasing whatever.
Oh my god.
I think I can do otherworldly egg on you. Do you want me to try that?
We're in the back. Most of us are in the back.
Okay, so at this point, I'm done with this. Skip ahead a little bit until we get rezzed. Most of the mids are pulling off at this point.
Yeah.
I see them southeast, guys. Push southeast.
Where we're going.
Push southeast.
So this is not the whole Zerg that ran, by the way. I mean, the most of the Zerg is long gone. These are just the ones that got caught by another 8-man.
He ran.
Kill these mids.
Okay. So we kill these guys. Now, I'm going to jump ahead to the most frustrating part of what I thought was this entire evening and why the hit BG doesn't work so well in situations like this when they're trying to work with 8-mans. So I'm going to jump ahead to this part here. Now, all of us are together. The entire BG's together. And we've told the hit BG, my group is going to split. We're going to come around this mountain and hit from the other side. So essentially, we're going to do one of these and come around and hit the tower. I guess the tower's technically here, right? We're going to come around, we're going to hit the tower. My assumption is that by doing that, if we time it right, is that the hit BG is going to come up. They're going to hit the west side. They're going to go east and hit the west side of that tower. They're going to be fighting over here, right? So they're going to come up, they're going to go here, and they're going to fight. And my assumption, maybe it was the wrong thing to assume, but my assumption is that the mids were going to fight. They were going to try and push the Hibs, which would make sense because I'm sorry, we still have the tower. It's not like the mids can do anything. They're gonna push the Hibs, and we're gonna be able to come around and kill them from the backside. Start picking them off. So there's the hit BG splitting. They're going that way, and we're going this way.
Oh yeah, it's a big hammer.
So
Big old hammer.
timing wise, not so great.
So size does matter.
The Hibs the hit BG should have probably done some turns until we were on the other side. Because look, I mean, they're already over there. And we still have all of this terrain to traverse. Hold on, shh, guys, we're about 15 seconds out. About 15 seconds out.
These motherfuckers.
They got treads down now.
Frosty.
So listen to there being no call about where the Hibs are. A little bit, if you can.
AOE
I hear spread out. AOE the middle. This is a short turn.
Oh, you better come now because they're already starting to hit us pretty hard.
Yep, we're coming. We're right behind them. Shit. That's a corner. Okay, go. Just go. Just go. Go, 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 go. There we go. We're coming
on,
around.
Healers,
We're
get
coming on the
inside.
backside of
Healers,
him
get
right now.
inside.
Healers get in.
So, okay, go a
Stay
little
close to
left,
the
guys. My group, a little. Healers get in is the only thing that was said. A little bit to the left, a little more to the left. See this? See this tank group off to the left? This is what we're hitting with Joff.
Get inside, guys. Get inside. Stop.
Now he's saying get inside. We came around specifically because the idea, the conversation that we had ahead of time is that they'd be out here fighting, right? That they'd be like this way already, and we were going to hit the back flank. And what is so frustrating about this is that they just pulled in, the BG just pulled inside the tower. They just decided that they were going to go in the tower, and they were going to go back to the same spot that they were in before. Which means my entire group is now exposed to all of these mids as we're trying to hit a flank. Not good.
Fucking stay outside, healers.
Okay, here we go. Control. So at this point, right, the Hibs should be out here. Look at all of this empty space. There's all this empty space behind the tower. There's all this empty space out here. Why the fuck are you fighting in a tower when there's all this space open? Yeah, I'm heated about it. It really upsets me. There's all this space. And the Hibs decide to hide in a tower. We had a game plan. We had a flank group. And they pulled into the tower. First, yeah. Okay, left side. Left side. I'm looking left side. I got a Kobe here.
We're not getting enough heals in that group.
Healer to the northwest needs to die.
Another healer in this group.
There's absolutely nothing here. Where's that next frame? Before I die. There are no Hibs here. None.
Someone get some interrupts on this healer northeast.
Go, guys. Get some heals.
You're the interrupt group.
No, we're the flank group. We're not the interrupt group, we're the flank group. The whole idea of this was to flank, was to hit the backside of them.
Yeah. And this is why I didn't want to hit him open field. Look at the
You're not open field, you're in a tower. Oh. Enough of that fight. That was awful. Just awful. All right, a little bit later, same night, switched from, because I can't stand 1-2 the entire night, I switched from the Mentalist over to the Eld, and we're coming up on AMG. Watch the traps, yeah. And I believe we, at this point, have seen an Albzerg out and about.
They just saw us. Let's go banana, guys. Banana.
Traps there too, watch out.
If you see me go down, stop.
Yeah, that works.
Just not stop laughing.
Oh yeah, look at this. I need a tank to go up.
Today, amazing.
Oh, nice. So, got Stormlords. We're just pushing all the storms out. Such a waste for the Albs. I don't understand why you're doing this. I mean, I get, okay, great. You've got, probably have all your traps set up at the Mile Gate, and you put your storms in the banana, thinking that somehow this is going to work. I mean, it's the only thing you've got, so I applaud the Albs, but, like, we have Stormlords too. Stormlords, and we can just nice. Keep pushing them, keep pushing them. We can just move stuff out of the way.
There you go. They just hit the trap now. The Albs now.
Okay. And now we're through.
King. Fuck, I'm stunned. Big heals on Jedi. Really big heals. Okay.
Diseasing my group right side. My group right side,
Holy
please.
Fuck. Holy fuck.
Avalonian, my target.
I can't do anything.
Now on an, wow, it's a pet. Looking right side still.
We need some heals, guys.
Heals.
There we go. I got him interrupted on the left side.
So we have a Warden, a Bard, druid, and another bard in the group. And I was 10, 12 seconds getting like serious damage. No heals. 3 healers in the group.
Can I cast?
Actually, four healers in the group. Also, there's 2, 5, 6. There's 6 healers in the group. Bard, Druid, Menti, Warden, Menti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 healers in the group.
Okay. Hey, good. Push. Push left. Push left.
Infuriating.
Come on, guys.
Absolutely infuriating. We're coming. Nice disease. Everything on the left is diseased.
On him.
This is our deep. Respect them.
Yeah, so is theirs.
Evelyn on the left.
Fucking Demez, please. Come
Highlander,
on,
blue Highlander. Britain, right side.
In. Push in. Push in.
Is Minstrel here on the right? No? Phase shifted? Okay.
Yeah, he's face He's done.
Tanks running by warps again. Come on.
So
this was an issue all night. The entire night we had warps up and we had tanks that were just flying right past. Just completely like right by him. We're better than this.
Half ogre. Nice. Next half ogre.
It was not a good evening, as you can tell.
Get on that door.
It was a very frustrating night.
You killed him before the mids get here.
Alright. So there's that one. Let's figure out where the next bit of action is. Okay, so last fight of the night on the 19th, and we are at Bolg fighting mids. We've got some Hibs that are on the front door that are taking the front door, and then we're also over here on... I'm on a Trab, and I don't know who this is over here on a Trab, one of my group mates. Trying to get the wall open. So we're trying to get 2 points of entry open. Now, the door, I think, is just opened, or if it's about to open, and the wall's about to come down. So the mids are like... They got 2 things to focus on here. And it doesn't really go super well for them on this initial push. Should be open now. It's open.
From the upper wheel. Casters up there.
Into the right, into the right, into the right. Oh, just attack. Just attack.
Okay. First off, all these casters in the courtyard, flappy hands, you'll see a bunch of them. They're just in the courtyard. They're not up on the outer. They're not up in the east tower. They're not up on the ramparts. They are, they're just sitting in the courtyard. So, then you got this. And this. And the other ones that are over here. On the other side of this. All these mids are looking out towards the front door to wait for ink. I think that's keyed on the pack healer, facing away from the Hibs that are pushing in. There's like 3 groups of Hibs now that are already in the courtyard. I mean, like, you know, come on.
Live, we'll just board.
Just hit him, courtyard.
And they're like, what? And Keed mocks. Keed, in a situation like this, dude, you need to be... So you need to move your ass that way and get up to the outer oil, or go this way and get up onto this. The only way you're going to effectively interrupt people is if you've got a Z-axis advantage over over this, because otherwise you're just going to get rupted. You need to be out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, and just casting on people as you see fit. Mocking in this courtyard is not going to do you any good.
All diseased. Just hit them, guys. Hit them. Keep hitting them.
So at this point,
All diseased.
you've got... The only point of rupting in the fight is to either A, get away, or B, take
Less
people
keys
out
at
of the
front
fight.
Door, I can't do anything.
They're facing the door. They don't even.
And the
fucking
only
see
point
us
of
in
taking
the
people out of the fight is so that the rest of your the rest of the DPS.
I don't have
heals. Okay, sorry. The rest of the
yeah.
DPS can do their job more
Keep
effectively.
hitting them, guys.
And
Push them back in.
all of your folks are running. Sorry, Larry, I didn't realize you were down. So there's no point in. I mean, you're resetting immunity, or you're not resetting immunity. You're giving people immunity to stun.
Rulman.
I mean, you're just like you're creating more problems. You need to move. You need to move out of the way, and you need to start casting in a place that
You're gonna die.
is just better suited for the situation.
Get a ram going. I lost a lot. Yeah, there's a lot dead now.
Upper north is clear.
Kicked them out.
It's just a couple people bees up.
All right, so
Watch me
I'm
now.
rezzing,
Just watch
or I'm res. I'm getting my toys up. We're gonna move on to a little bit later in the courtyard fight.
Doors open.
Okay, so this is much later. There's been a lot that's happened in between. There's been some push-pull fights with IRC. I died, had to run back from Neged because I recalled to the tower outside. There was nobody there to res me. Anyway, IRC's still here. There's still a push-pull fight with IRC. And we're about to make our final, like, decent push into the inner.
Look to be still there to me.
Oh, no. Nope, they're still up there, all right.
Okay.
Seizing them.
They're coming in the courtyard
What direction, please?
from the.
I got nothing up.
northeast,
No
west
purge,
side.
no mock, nothing.
Thank you.
Ran right into it.
I tried to stun them and you couldn't.
Yeah, that was my bad. Was clearly pretty tired at this point, not thinking.
They got guys standing on both sides of the wood, preparing right now.
Trying to keep hitting the door. Right oil's at 42.
Call these guys. They just Bane dumped on us.
Yep, the door.
This is fucking bullshit. Even with disease, you can't kill it.
Oils are going to be down right away here.
They're all disease at Foster.
Okay, oils are down.
Alright, cool. Get
Yeah,
that
here's the
door
big
open.
push. If the door's not already open.
Door is open.
Alright, guys.
Alright, we're gonna try this now.
Sneak up.
No guarantees it's not gonna get gory, but we'll give it our best shot.
Disease in top. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Disease in top now.
So,
All disease.
this is really smart. Mids are set up here, and I think they're set up in the other cubby too. This is where if you're trying to fight balcony,
Push
right?
up, push up.
Like this is the best place for you to gather mids, especially over here. I mean, on the other side it's fine, but you want to have a group here that's ready to pounce on anybody that comes in that tries to get interrupts up here, right? That's trying to interrupt people that are on the balcony. This is really smart on mid's part.
Push up. Come on, I'm
Holy
interrupt.
shit! They got tanks off to the right. They're covering the right side.
I got the top interrupted.
And also over here too. It's really
Ooh,
good.
they're heavy on that second floor.
Yeah, don't try and go into a cubby either. They got tanks in both cubbies. That's really
They're
smart.
pretty well set. Need to,
That's worth talking
loosen
about
them
on the
up a
recap.
little bit.
There we go. The big time
Put a
worth
tone
talking
down.
about.
Shit, I'm dead at the door. Rip, I'm going to res Rod Mortar. Hoover, where are you at?
Really smart on behalf of the mids to be doing that.
Bottom floor.
It's a really good spot to be.
Bottom floor, right back, primarily.
Yeah, I get it.
Yes, former Ramik, it is.
We need a lot more to push back, bro.
So, went and got rezzed.
Don't lose sight of your left and right though, because they're trying to flank us in the sides. We're so focused on that inner right now. Taking groups and they're pushing left and right.
So I don't have access to a sub pot. To the north now. Just careful. Make them come out if they don't go in that tower. Make them come.
Be able
to terrestrials.
Fucking tossing me up right now.
Yeah.
These.
Let's go, everybody! Everybody, go in now. Push.
Everybody's dying, or are they
Yep.
dying?
Nope, everybody's dying because there's no unified push. I'm done.
Our group's push, but nobody else.
My group pushed too, but
to the level.
Everybody's outside though. Look at this shit.
I'm done. Not even worried about the bonus at this point.
Our 2 groups push, 3 other groups are still out.
So that's what happens when Ramik gets frustrated. Just give up. Everybody calls. Jedi called for a push before I skipped ahead. I yelled for a push. Nobody pushed. All right, let's look at the last night of the week, which should be coming up here momentarily. Okay, so this is the Friday Night Bomb group. We're not doing so well. Like this Friday Night Bomb group was lackluster. But I do have a secondary tune that's got, like, I've got a picture-in-picture up here, which is the Infiltrator Cam. And I'm just keeping an eye on MT because I don't know where the mids are coming from. And we are, as you can see, we're coming down the hip banana. And I've got one group mate that got stuck on a log, probably because he was AFK. And he's, like, just now recognized it and is now trying to catch up. This is pretty funny. This is one of my favorite, maybe my favorite moments of the entire week.
On a spike.
Okay, you got stuck on a spike is what he said. Traps right here. And do it now.
Am I waiting for Wicked?
Wicked, yeah, come down, Wicked.
I'm coming. Literally, I
Jesus.
was like stuck on it.
Oh, we
Fuck.
got hit.
Oh, come on. Heal.
Dang.
It's stealth Zerg.
Wow. Suck.
Well, hold on. Wait for it.
At least we got 3 of them anyway.
So Wicked's still up. Wicked, get him!
Oh, we got another one. There you go.
Wicked. So Wicked's behind the picture-in-picture. So Not a Witch got away. Out of the fight, I think. Wicked's like 1v3 right now, or 1v2 against a bunch of archers. And we're just screaming at him. You got one more! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Come on, Wicked!
Get him, Wicked! Lock on him.
There you go! Keep going! Yes! Yes! Nice job! I was like, what are you doing, Wicked? Nice job, brother. Nice job. That was funny.
They gotta be hating that.
Yeah, they're pissed at the world. That was pretty good. I think there might be one more moment from this evening, so we'll go skip to that now. Okay, so the last was a really lackluster night. I would normally have a whole lot more to share, but this was not very good. In any event, the last trap drop of the night, we're at the Alb Y. We're pretty sure that the mids are ink from, was it, I think somewhere, no, the Hibs are ink from somewhere north. And we're just trying to, because we know that they're going to go to 8T. So we're trying to get some traps off so that we can hit the hero BG. And, well, hilarity ensues, as it always does, somehow.
Looks like Oddballs was killing a Doppel.
Come up here and hide. We can hide around the corner.
Yeah, careful of the Undergoblin grunts. Come up a little bit towards the zone wall.
And they can't see us in these trees. It's really hard to target you.
gonna try and get our infiltrator to us here. So we're hiding up and away. Ink, okay. Mid's ink, okay, perfect. Getting a call saying there are some that are ink.
There we go.
We killed a brittle guard or two.
Deaths.
We killed brittle guards.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah.
Is that all? Oh, shit.
Oddballs.
So, funny story about this. I later talked to the folks in Oddballs. Apparently, they were trying to avoid the mid-zerg, and Oddballs pulled up to try and get away from the mid-zerg. They weren't like radaring or like anything. They just like they were trying to get out of the way of the fight to try and hit from the side, or to just run. And they ran into us. Instead of the traps, instead of like, they didn't see us, they just happened to come up and were like, because you could see like everybody's looking that way. And Joff and I think that might be Ace were like, oh, okay, this is too good to be true.
Sit on.
Joffy. What are we doing?
Hey, right here, PBA.
Yeah. Pick a target.
I'm just trying to get Joff here. How? It's like, how do they know? Not the best way to end, not the best way to end the bomb group, but we're gonna try something else. We're not gonna do bomb group. I think people got too used to it, and there are other ways to get in on that. So, anyway, worth trying though, right? Thanks for watching the weekly recap. We post these every single week, and the next one will be coming out this coming Sunday. As always, thanks for being a Patreon supporter. I greatly appreciate all of it. It really helps me do all of the things that we do here, whether it's keeping the Discord running, being able to do the giveaways, produce these videos, stream every single night. So thanks to all of the Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. And until next time, enjoy.